This is my review of Alan Wake 2. I just got done beating it. I don't know what the final draft is. I'm excited. We'll have to wait and see. I know about the ending, so, but I want to talk about the game. When I don't do playthroughs on my channel, I just like to talk about my experience as expression, my mind after I'm done with the game itself. Resident Evil 4 has been my favorite game for well over 20 years. I have beaten that game 15 times, if not more. Um, I have done everything you could do in that game. I'd love to remake. I thought it was incredible. Um, I have a new favorite game. I I can't believe I'm saying that. I really can't. This game was mind-blowingly phenomenal for me. I love Sam Lake. His writing in this game was so good. It made me buy Max Payne 1 and 2 just so I can be involved in more of his stories. And I plan on playing um, Control, and I plan on playing the other one about the time travel too. I love his writing. This writing in this game was messed up, confusing, spontaneous, just kind of jumbled, but somehow he made it make sense. I don't know how the man doesn't write books or movies. This would make a great TV show. It's just very rarely well written. It it made me drop my jaw at one point, and there's going to be spoilers in this. It's when Alan Wake was sitting there typing, and Scratch walks in. And he goes, "You son of a beep! I'm sick of you!" And he shoots him right in the head. And that was the end of the chapter. And my jaw dropped. And as the music was playing, I started tearing up, and I'm like, "Why am I tearing up?" They just killed Alan Wake. I thought at the moment. I thought they killed Alan Wake. And it was so spontaneous, and it was just so brutal and unforgiving for Scratch to do that. In this game, they call him the devil, and the character shows that. The acting in this game is great. It's top notch. Alan Wake, the lady who plays Sarah, the guy who plays Casey, especially the guy who put in Light Springs, Mr. Door. Great. I love it. I love the level where it was a musical where they had that metal band playing. That was off the wall cool. That was probably one of my favorite levels on there. And I took my time with this one. I started it about 3 weeks ago, and have what 30, 32 hours in it. I took my time with this game. I really did. And I know I'm way late, but there's a lot of games I don't want to pay. I can't afford $70. I'm on disability, so the graphics. Let's talk about the graphics on this game. What can I say? Real Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5, the graphics were beautiful. Ran smooth. I ran into no glitches, no dumb AIs, nothing. I ran into nothing. This game ran perfect for me. No crashes, no freezing, no choppiness, no, not even frame rate issues. I ran into nothing in this game. It was flawless playthrough from beginning to end. Maybe a little detailed. I went back and I looked at the fridge, saw what pictures were on it, read the notes that they didn't allow you to read, and stuff, and just every little detail. The lighting in it was really good. It really helped me judge whether I would be fighting enemies or not, and just great. It's just great all around. Um, what was else? The puzzles in it were good. They were a lot of fun. I did miss some. Obviously, you usually do on your first playthrough, but they were a lot of fun. And the way they did the expansions on this, I do have the expansions for it, was a great idea. They had the Night Spring chapters in with the game as a TV show. And then they had the Lake House expansion as a story that Sarah, or not the Sarah, but the FBI agent tells Sarah what happened. Which, by the way, that was really cool. It was really neat about the art and the painting and how it connected with the story on this about the artist and about the heavy metal band being that artist and just phenomenal writing. Characters, graphics, sound design was really good. The thunder and the lightning and the rain when it rained and the voices and the in the dark place with the shadows talking and speaking to you, the lights going, you know, the lights flickering and the TVs going and the radios and the music At the end of every chapter, I just sat there and listened. I really enjoyed the music to this game too. I sat there and listened like it was the end of a TV show, and my final verdict is this is definitely the best game I've ever played. The most fun I've had in a video game in a long time. It's the best horror, along with the best. It's one of the best action games I've ever played. I mean, when you go by scratch, the atmosphere changes. Things get dark. The game does a really good idea with the atmosphere to show that this thing is evil. When you're up in the apartments and he's up there, you got blood all over the floor, dead bodies, 666 as his room. I mean, this thing is evil. And it is powerful when he comes out. He is powerful. And I mean, just everything like that. So, I'm pretty sure you can guess what I'm going to give the score, considering this is my new favorite game of all time. I will be playing it through again with the final draft. I don't know what that's for. It's a spiral instead. That was another thing, that touch there to make you play through it again. About, he wakes up and he's going, wait a minute. It's not a loop. It's a spiral. Because it keeps going around, around, and around. So you go through it and there's going to be things different on the second playthrough. So yeah. Alan Wake 2, for me, gets a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's as close to as a perfect game as you can get. Obviously, there's no such thing as perfect. Let me try to find something bad, or not bad, but something I didn't really care for in this. There was one thing. I guess Rose would be one. What happened to her? She finally admits that she sees Alan Wake. She talks to him. She helps Sarah to find the darkness, and then that's it. They don't mention her for the rest of the game. I guess that's one thing, because Rose was a big character in the first one. Not really big, but she was in the first one. I can't remember if she was in American Nightmare or not. And then in this one, she had a really huge part, which I'm glad. Logan, they teased about Logan's past with her mom and how they didn't get along, and unless it's in the final draft, they didn't really explore that side of it. But these are little faults in little rocks coming out of a huge waterfall of greatness. And yeah, 10 out of 10. I am very proud to give it that score. I've only had maybe 3 10 out of 10s, Resident Evil 4 being one of them, the remake. Um, what was the other game I gave it a 10 out of 10? It wasn't The Witcher 3. I don't remember. Resident Evil 4 and now Alan Wake 2. I know I have a couple more. But guys, if you have not played this game yet and you like horror games, I know this is way late, grab it. It is well worth the $70. It was well worth the $30 I paid for it. Well worth it. This game is phenomenal. Phenomenal. As of the rating, it is rated mature. I will warn you, there is nudity in this game for parents who are looking, who are kind of testing out. I do not think this game's for kids. I really don't. There is nudity in this game, and there is blood and violence in this game. But for adults, it's phenomenal. But I am going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the talk. I like doing this. I know having the game actually on my channel would be nice, but with some games, I want to experience it without having to worry about the recording, or if I stream it, without having to worry about the chat. I want it one-on-one. One of the reasons why it took me so long to do this is because I wait until it gets dark, and then I play it with all the lights off, and my earphones turned up. And with it going in the summer, it doesn't get dark until 8, 9 o'clock, so... And then I get it, and I can only play it for an hour or two. But yeah, 10 out of 10, Alan Wake 2, phenomenal game. Get a hold of it if you don't have it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you later.